Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Daggerfall. Let's go ahead and head to the Holy Omen of Kinnereth, so we can get our shield that I will probably not use. There is Holy Omen of Kinnereth. Travel recklessly. Not be on stealing. And let's drop some things off into our wagon. There we go. Just in case I need to do something with a little bit of cash. Alright, so yeah, there is nothing here other than some homes and the temple itself. Whee! Yep, didn't think so. Alright, let's look for an elegant lady. I mean, you're pretty elegant. So are you. Ah, it would be you.
There you are, Elmandretta the Avatar. I'm Victavira Greenston. I believe the Master wanted you—
Oh. There you are, Elmandretta the Avatar. I'm Victavira Greenston. I believe the Master wanted you to find me. I take care of the place while the Master is away. The Master is very pleased with your work on the dread ancient vampire, if you don't mind me saying so. The Master seems very fond of you in general. But he has so many already. I want one for myself. Here is the shield you wanted, the Spellbreaker. Spellcasters will come to fear you. I hope it pleases Elmandretta the Avatar. Alright, it's a kite shield. Alright. It's all shiny. Info. Spellbreaker, +4 to armor rating, condition new, 12.5 kilograms. I don't know what type that is. Spellbreaker, superficially a dwarven tower shield, okay, is one of the most ancient relics of Tamriel. Aside from its historic importance dating from the Battle of Rorken Shalador, the Spellbreaker protects its wielder from almost completely from any spellcaster, either by dispelling magic or silencing any mage about to cast a spell. It is said that the breaker still searches for its original owner and will not remain the property of anyone else for long. For most, possessing Spellbreaker for any time is power enough. Spells, free action, and spell reflection. I mean, that's pretty good. It's definitely usable by me. I mean, being a kite shield. Or tower shield. Alright. Let's go ahead and recall. Teleport. Okay. Danger Summon? It's Namira. So, no. We need Hirkeen or Boethia. They're the ones left. So, let's do some loading until we get the right one. If only there were a good way to... nope. I think there's a... like, I could find another... There's like a semi-bugged witch coven. There's an individual who's mismarked as being a member of a witch coven in certain houses in some cities, and I think they can only summon Hirkeen, and of course Occasionally, Sheogorath, because Sheogorath will, can jump in front. No, I don't want to summon Sheogorath. I'll see him again later. Let's see if spinning around resets things. Nope. I mean, the problem is that, like, I've got 2 who I need to summon. I could take a look at the calendar and see when they actually would, because one day out of every year is the summon day for a specific... Okay, so 27th of first seed. That's a 3rd month, so... Okay, I have not missed anyone. Periite is coming up next month. 2nd seed is Namira. Then Hirkine we have, this is witches only. Alright, that might not be... Okay, it looks like we'd have to go most of the year in order to summon Boethia. Yeah, Sun's Dusk. That's many months away. That's too long. All right. This is, of course, the problem with the Witch Covens when you only have a couple remaining ones that you need. I might go find the other person for Hirkine if we get Boethia. If we can get Boethia. Then I'll go find the weird semi-bugged one. It'll be more expensive, but whatever, you know? I am glad that you can manipulate it this way, though. No, I just did Periite. Jeez. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know that moving around does anything, because I do think that it is a check. I'm not, like... I mean, I am oftentimes moving a little bit based on where my mouse is. Because that's the interesting thing. It's like your mouse position determines when you load up where exactly you are. You're looking. Nope. Come on. Nope. I mean, if I say no, if I get it and I say no, then the good news is that I can immediately go back in. Because that fixes it for the day. And I don't think there's any... one who can't be summoned right now. We haven't seen Boethia. Come on. I don't want to do this, forever. Alright, I might pause it. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna pause the video until I get the, either Hirkine or Boethia. I'd actually prefer Boethia, because then I can go find the weird coven and summon Hirkine, I think. But I will be back momentarily. Okay, I have a Boethia. I am going to save it, so I don't screw it up. And let's get some money on our person. Okay, so we've got letter of credit. So these are all ones that we didn't use. Alright, let's see if that's enough. Okay, let's summon Boethia. 100,000 gold. I do not have enough gold. Alright. How much do I have on me? Only 55,000. Alright. Okay, I had a few of these. Remove that one. There we go. Now I have enough. Power, huh? Would a Mundus-crawling Breton know what to do with real... Oh, that's a lady, actually. Power, huh? Would a Mundus-crawling Breton know what to do with real power? You mean you want to be able to bully a few other mortals around, don't you? Well, that can be arranged. From the side, I thought maybe male. I want you to show me you have the mettle to actually use what I give you. Will you kill someone for it? Sure, why not? Well, that's a start in the right direction, anyhow. The spell sword I have in mind for you to butcher for power is Lysona Greenhouse, a perfectly charming and charitable ass who's been annoying the hell out of me for years. You will find her at her fortress, a place called Privateer's Hold. Yes! Yes! Now, don't think that just because Lysona Greenhouse is a precious toff, she doesn't know how to fight. I want to make you work a little for this gift. After the murder, go meet Belladonna Yoming, my agent in Stockworth. Alright, let me write that down. Oh, I'm so happy that I am being sent to Privateer's Hold. Just look for a young lady in green hanging out at Vintage Athenaeum. And don't keep her waiting. I'll tell her you'll be there in 56 days. That ought to be plenty of time. I'll be watching. Alright. She seems nice. Go ahead and anchor. And let's go to a Privateer's Hold. That's so beautiful. That's so fantastic. I am so happy about that. Area looks inhabited. Someone's cleared the underbrush here. Probably means that we have humans. Okay. Let's do some training. In original Daggerfall, I don't think you have to wait until the animation of your casting stops to cast another one. So you can cast actually a lot faster, I believe. Alright, let's travel cautiously. Let's loiter so that it's not so dark. There we go. Mysticism skill has improved. Alright, so let's see. I do need to get destruction up quite a bit. Mysticism is now 76. Okay, here is our target. Okay, what's inside? It is Privateer's Hold. We have been here. It's a small one. Where's my... Oh, did it break? Alright, I will have to do something about that. I don't know if the monsters are fixed in here. They might be. So, of course, it's Privateer's Hold. There is only one... there is only one single module here. Yeah, I think the encounters might actually be fixed. That's interesting. Likely means that we're not going to encounter too much in the way of good goodies. Although he should be leveled with us, so... Human enemies should be. Oh. Didn't see you there, sir. Any treasures in here? No. So I think our target is going to be down in the spot where we started. It's my guess, but I'm not positive. I'm going to go back up. Iron shortbow. Nothing good. I guess I'll take the claymore. Rude. Very rude. Elven longsword, mithril broadsword, Daedric staff, Daedric cuirass. Okay. That's pretty good. You can go back up for now. Because we have our friend down there. There we go. Giant Bat just died. I don't think you need to hit things with the, with the spells. Ooh, Daedric Mace. In order for them to, train up your destruction. There we go. Nothing else on you. I'll take a successful backstab. Ooh, Orcish Tonto. Yes, there is some treasure in there. Successful backstab on the bat. My timer went off, but that's because I didn't pause it while the video was paused. So we do still have a bit more time to go. There we go. Take care of that imp. Get some goodies, a little bit of treasure. There we go. Brings us out over here. Let's go to the other door. Nothing. Alright. Come over here. I hear you, rat. Are you not in here? I guess you're not in here. Okay, that's fine. That was just the bat. Hello. Ow. Ow. There we go. Let's take care of you. All right. Who thought we'd be back in Privateer's Hold? It's one of the fun things about questing in the Daggerfall region. Lock clicks open. There we go. Nothing else down here. Okay, let's see. Where else have we not been? There should be some more doors in there. There's one door. There's one door. Do we have anything over here? No. Okay. I'm trying to remember which door we tend to come in from. Oh, rat just died. Archer just died. And you didn't have anything good. Wow, took care of 2 enemies in here. Got a bear over here, I think. Nope. Oh, wow. I don't think that's normal spawn. Elven Longsword. Okay, our light is about to go out. Let's get that back on. Oh, did I completely skip that door?
completely skipped that door. That would do it. Alright. Not that door. This door. Back down we go. Do-do-do-do. I think that is the way that we want to go for progress. Let's go check out over here first. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I could be wrong. There we go. Take care of you. Steel, leather, blah, blah, blah. Yep, nothing good. And let's do a minor regenerate, because they've done a little bit of damage to me, those orc shamans. Basically the only ones that really have. I get turned around easily. That's the way I want to go. There we go. Giant bat just died. Hi. How are you doing? There we go. Thief just died. He never even hit me. Alright, nothing else interesting there. There we go. Let's take care of you with a force bolt. Oh, right. You're right here. There you are. Have a little lightning. Haven't encountered a bear. Here's our... Yep, It's fine. You are hitting me. It's rude. You shouldn't do that. It's not nice. Some goodies. We got the Fall of the Usurper. You know what? We haven't read a book in a little bit. Really, we haven't read hardly any of the books. The Fall of the Usurper. The people of Dwinnen celebrate Othroctide every 5th of Sun's Dawn, the date when, according to legend, a man emerged from the wilderness of High Rock and defeated the undead of Castle Whitmore to become the first Baron of Dwinnen. Few people believe the legend anymore, but there most certainly was a Baron Othrock of Dwinnen who was destined to become one of the true heroes of High Rock, if not all Tamriel. The legend, as most any Dwinnen child will tell you, is that years and years ago, archivists have agreed to the year 3rd Era 253, the people of Dwinnen were ruled by a lich and its armies of zombies, ghosts, vampires, and skeletons. Othrock was blessed with by gods, and given an army of men and animals to destroy the dead. He brought peace and prosperity to the land, growing more powerful as the land improved. Years later, he led the tiny barony against the Camoran usurper and saved all of Tamriel. How much credit the Baron ought to receive for the defeat of the Camoran usurper has been debated, but it is an uncontestable fact that in the year 3rd Era 267, the Camoran usurper's relentless move north through High Rock was halted around the area of contemporary Dwinnen. Dwinnen is actually larger than it was in the First Baron's day. It did not, in fact, have a seaport. But the Battle of Firewaves was a coastal battle. The fact that the battle probably did not occur in Dwinnen does not in itself belittle the Baron's participation in it. The Camoran usurper had conquered Hammerfell and Valenwood by means of a large army, which by legend consisted entirely of undead and Daedra, but was mostly composed of red guards and wood elves. In all probability, the usurper summoned the Daedra and undead in Arenthia and slowly replaced the original summoned creatures with the armies of his conquered territories. Most armies of Valenwood have been historically mercenary. Word of the usurper's conquests reached High Rock in early 266, but preparations to repel the invasion did not begin until early the following year. Historians attribute two factors to High Rock's hesitancy. The primary powers of the Bay were ruled by particularly inept monarchs. Wayrest and Sentinel both had kings in their minority, and Daggerfall was torn by contention between Helena and her cousin Gelathe. The Lord of Reich Gradkeep, now Anticlear, was deathly ill through 266 and finally died at the end of the year. There were, in short, no leaders to unite the province against the usurper. Of the leaders with any influence, at least 8, the 8 traders of legend, made secret allegiances, alliances, with the usurper to protect their lands. The secondary reason for the lethargy of High Rock had to do with the depth of relations between the province and the Septim Empire. For the first time since the beginning of the dynasty, an emperor ruled Tamriel who was neither Breton nor had spent any of his childhood in High Rock. The difference between Sepphoris II and his cousin Uriel IV, who preceded him, was appalling to the people of High Rock. Even mad emperors like Pelagius III revered the Bretons over all other races, and cousins and younger siblings of the emperors have ruled in High Rock since the foundation of the empire. Sepphoris was a Nord with Skyrim and Morrowind sympathies. The attitude of the common men of High Rock was sympathetic towards the Camoran usurper as an arch-foe of this hated emperor. The Baron and his less legendary allies, the rulers of Ichelon, Phrygia, and Cambria, changed this favorable perception. News of the usurper's barbaric treatment of captives and abuse of conquered lands, mostly true, spread rapidly through their territories, and then to other neutral lands. Within a few months, the greatest navy ever combined organized along the High Rock edge of the Iliac Bay. Only the navy of Uriel V's ill-fated invasion of Akavir was comparable. How the combined forces of High Rock defeated the endless army of the Camoran usurper is certainly worthy of a lengthy book in itself, and perhaps it is best left to the public imagination. Certainly the weather worked against the usurper, which is reason in itself to attribute divine intervention. Baron Othrock's divine purpose is the central theme of Othrocktide, after all. And as the poet Braylock wrote, to find the facts, the wisest always look first to the fiction. That'd be worth some money. Alright, let's go find our spell sword target. Yes, I know you're there, rat. You're just a rat. There you go. Now you're no longer a rat. Because you're dead. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Rude. Well, guess what? You have kept your part of the bargain with Boethia. Lysona Greenhouse is dead. And my Deadman's casual pants are broken. Good use. Did you have anything good? You had nothing good. Terrible. Yep. That is what I thought. That was the target. Alright. Let's get out of here. I have killed everything in Privateer's Hold. And if you start out the game and you have a very poor combat-capable character, you can basically do this. Where's the lever? There it is. There aren't any ranged people in this room. So once you get up there and it starts moving, you are okay. And there we go. Out we go. Alright, let's go ahead and put some things in the wagon. I didn't pick up any magic items. Just in case I need to do anything along the way or buy anything. Okay, so we want to go to Stockworth. That's not too far away. Backstabbing and running have improved, and given that it is nighttime... I might try to make a training, like the Dead Man's Pants where it's damage around you. I might try a thing like that and see if I can make a training destruction spell. That would just be like super duper damage, super duper minor damage around me, kind of thing. Because then you don't need to have a target and stuff. And you can do this. Do have to be careful about, like, NPCs around. Why did my, I just gained a bunch of, fatigue, I think. Might have gotten poisoned or something, and that was actually not going up but going down, and I wasn't paying attention. Restoration, Illusion, and Alteration have all gone up. Get there. Alright, we have not been here before. Pretty large town. Do I have any magic items that I have not identified? No. Okay. Hello, sir. Actually, you know what? Good day to you, Elmandretta. Let's see. Any news? Garrus got its reward for boasting about its power over life and death. Have any mail? There's no reason to... Okay, alright. Boethia? Wish I could help you. Ought to be around here somewhere. Alright. Then you can find out, like, the Blades, Thieves Guild... Dark Brotherhood. No. Alright, anyway. We want to find out... Oh, wow, there's a lot of these. Okay, that's on the map. That's on the map. That's on the map. You don't know about that one. Armors. On the map. On the map. That's on the map. That's on the map. Alright. I guess I'll do the banks. I bet they're right next to each other. Bookstores. Alright, it's a library. I tend to, like, get everything around here just because then I know what I can ignore. Okay, that's on the map. There we go. Our target is now on the map. Pawn shops. There we go. Weaponsmiths. You don't know about that. Alright. That's fine. Okay, so we have... Vintage Athenaeum is all the way down there. Alright. Okay, so Stokewith has armor shops right next to each other. Bank of Daggerfall? Okay, no. I was thinking that the other bank would be next to each other, so it's probably that one or that one is the other bank. Well, as long as I am here, let's go see what this is. Odd jewels. Okay. I don't think I care about that one. Tristier's remedies. Better appointed than many. Alright. Don't care. Emperor's alchemical solutions. Sturdy shelves. Let's go ahead and sell some things. That is still new. I don't know if that degrades. Okay, adventurers used equipment. This is a pawn shop. This is a pawn shop. All right. It's not unlocked. All right. Let's loiter for 3 hours. Are you open? Yes. Wait, what was it? Practical and straightforward manner. Alright, we don't care. Not going to do that. Alright, let's go down to the Vintage Athenaeum. The jump spell is fun. In classic Daggerfall, if you're up on the wall, and because they're slightly angled, and you do a running jump, like and launch yourself off that ramp, because of the physics in the game, you can get a massive amount of height, and it's very easy to actually kill yourself by doing that. There we go. That's what we want. I would not recommend it in general. Unless you save it and want to have fun. Hello.
So you're Element Dread of the Avatar. You're not as puny as Boethia suggested. Take that as a compliment. Also, take this. Boethia crafted this ebony mail. She thinks it should aid you in your search for power. She's interested in you, that's for certain. I know from her smile when she says the word puny.
Oh my. Ooh. Alright, Ebony Mail, plus 8 to armor rating. Item powers, caster only. The Ebony Mail is an artifact created before recorded history, according to legend, by the Dark Elven goddess Boethia. It is she who determines who should possess the mail and for how long a time. If judged worthy, its power grants the wearer invulnerability to all common magical attacks that drain talents and health. It is Boethia alone who determines when a person is ineligible to bear the Ebony Mail any longer, and the goddess can be very capricious. Spells: resist fire, shield, and spell shield. Okay. That's what it looks like. There isn't really another suit of armor that has the exact same appearance either. Now we can't talk to you anymore. Alright, so Hirkine is the last one that we need. And there is a weird thing about the witch covens that I was mentioning before. see. Because there's some people in some buildings that are incorrect. Okay. I'm looking at the... Oh, okay, so there is one in Gothway Garden. Okay, I was wondering if maybe there was one in this town. So we're looking at Gothway Garden, Mouse and Jug Tavern, Longing, Vanham Wood, Eastwick, Oxway, and Daggerfall City. There's 2 in. Let's go to Gothway Garden. Okay. So that's going to be for next time. They should only summon Hirkeen, I think. If I have looked at that one correctly. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's what we're going to do next time. It's going to be more expensive because it's a coven that we don't have any affiliation with, but meh, whatever. But when we come back next time, we will search that one out because it's just so much easier than having to reload constantly through to get the proper one with our preferred coven. But that will be for next time. See you then, everyone.